prototype 4 is on the bench. I printed a rudimentary magazine. It holds the batteries and is the same size as a LR308 mag. I am working on a curved magazine. I think this will look and feel more like a rifle outside of VR. I can save some space by not using store-bought segmented battery holders. Let's have a look inside the chassis. The front compartment houses the processors and pinouts for the controller. The rear compartment exposes the recoil mechanism, haptics, and relays. All the parts slide in from the back of the chassis just like a real bullpup rifle. Once the port for the power switches is removed, the processors can be accessed and upgraded with new code. The forward toggle switch turns on main power for the processors and powers the protected optocoupler relay circuit. The display on the chassis displays VR rifle ready, then it's time to turn on the recoil system. I made this optional for silent gameplay. The recoil is audible and tactile. The rear toggle turns on the 12-volt system that powers the linear solenoids and motors. The rifle stats menu is still there. It shows linear solenoid temp and voltage for the processors. It displays the power for the 12-volt system as well, even though I forgot to add it to the wiring harness. There is a 5-volt fan on the back cover to cool things inside. The display shows the rising temperature of the linear solenoids. There is a magnet in the front hand grip. The magnet will activate a magnetic reed switch on the palm of the glove. This will engage the grab when my hand touches the front hand grip. It will be parallel to a grab button. This is the on and off sequence for the chassis. As you can see, the auditory and tactile haptics are quite strong. The new ergonomics are awesome. The controls are right under my thumb. There is nothing in the way anymore and I feel very comfortable holding the chassis during battle simulations. The top controller is mounted the same way as Prototype 3. I am able to move and spin the controller to position the overlay on top of the chassis. The front controller is using a grab bar at the moment. This works, but I think a glove will only add to the immersiveness of the battle. I am going to the range for the next step in testing. It feels very immersive, solid and lifelike. The front needs work. I am still holding an Oculus controller instead of a rifle. It is going to take some time to get adjusted to this chassis. I am very interested in trying reloading with a glove. At the moment the reloads are so far from immersive VR it takes away from the experience. This is one hand on the rifle fire. I have it adjusted to where I can game with it now. House drills are next. I can get comfortable with the new chassis there. The haptics are awesome, it's much more in time with the game gunfire and the recoil is felt. The grip is good and moving is effortless. It's finally what I wanted all along for FPS gaming. I need to get this working on Doom. I am taking this to the house. What you are watching is the actual first time I have gamed with Prototype 4. So far I am very satisfied with the results and gaming is next level. I spent most of that day trying rifles and getting comfortable with them. Some work great and some are not so much fun. This is my favorite by far, however most of the rifles work with the chassis. User preference I guess. That was fun. There is more work and mods that need to be done and for me that's half the fun. See you on the next one.